Yeah, hello guys. You are all welcome to my YouTube channel. You are welcome to Catfish Solution Academy. Today is the 5th of September 2021, and today I'm making a supply of some our water treatment material to Calabar. Calabar, that is in I think that is in Cross River State. Yeah, Cross River State. So it's going to Calabar tomorrow, very early tomorrow morning. For you guys that knows, maybe you are having a difficulties in your pH level, this will help you to take your pH, that means your pH from acidity to neutral. So that's what it does. So, and there are a lot of ways you can use this, and you can use it in your incubator, you can use it in your storage tank, and for those of you who has a big tank, maybe big pond, you can also put it in your pond in order to correct your water. For those of you that normally do make use of maybe soda ash, yeah, maybe you are using soda ash to treat your water, that means to correct your water from acidity to neutral to alkaline. So this material will assist you for maybe when you are doing the normal introduction, that means mixing it with water on a regular basis. This one will serve in your pond, and automatically when you change your water, when you put it back, this will automatically help you in correcting those parameters. For those of you that have big pond and you are afraid, maybe when you stock your pond newly, you are afraid of the sudden change, that means the sudden change of your water, when most people do have an alkaline and an acidic water. So this again will help them solve these problem too as well. So it's just a substitute in order for you to reduce your stress of going to your storage tank on a daily basis or mixing soda ash with your water in the incubator. Some people don't even know the measurement. That is 1, 2. Some people don't really know how to do the application. So these are what are giving problems to most people. And if you are not careful, any sudden change in water can automatically affect our fryers. And we all know the purpose of successful hatchery is how to manage our fryers successfully. I told you once before that there are 3 categories, there are 3 ways in hatchery process. That means we have the broodstock selection, we have the spawning process, and we have the fryers management process. So if you escape through, God willing, you escape through the broodstock selection, you got a very good broodstock, and you jump into the spawning process, and you do the spawning, and maybe in 24 hours your fishes started turning out, it started coming out. That means fine, that means you have gone through another process. But the last process, which is the most difficult part, which people don't really pay attention on, is what we call the fries management part of it, because this can reduce your 1 million fryers into 0 fryers in just a week. So this process has to be phantom together, and this process has to be taken care of so that you can get a perfect result. So there are a lot of informations I'll still be giving out. There are lots of research on ground I'm still doing that. This will help you guys in order to solve your problem. For those of you that are having an alkaline water, maybe your water is too alkaline, depending on how to control your alkaline. For those people that are using it for hatchery, so I normally advise them to go for what we call the matrix acid. That's the matrix acid. Matrix acid, what really happens is that the effect of matrix acid is not much effective in the body of your fishes. So this is an acidic, is an acidic content that will turn your alkaline into acidity. And for those of you who can use lime too, lime is also lime is also acidic, so you can use lime too in order to do that too as well. And very common, people are using alum, and depending on the type of alum you are going to use, there is alum meant for that to be used. That means alum is acidic, and this is meant to reduce that too as well. And for those of you who really want to take it from acidity to to neutral, which is very common. There are a lot of things out there you can use. You can use your castrite. It helps definitely very well. That means it doesn't dissolve that easily. It takes care of it gradually. You can use your zeolite. There are a lot of things you can use too as well. But for this concord material that we concord ourselves to assist farmer in order to get it right in a bit way, in order, I think you need to get it right. So I'm taking this to Calabar today, but what I'll be doing now is that I'll be doing the measurement in 1 kilo as instructed by my client. He said we should do it in 1 kilo. So, and it's just a few kilo, so this will be taken care in 1 kilo. So I'll be doing the first one. I will be tightening the first one. Yeah, for those of you that normally do ask the application is on, there are a lot of ways to do it, but you can use what we call the net. We have some nets that are very tight with tiny holes. This can help too as well. And we have some net. We have, why I'm using sack is that the fermentation in sack come a little bit slower as it is like this. You can conveniently use this type of net. You can use this type of net. But if you are using this type of net, sometimes you may double it or you may triple it, so that it won't be, it will hold it, and this will be fermenting gradually to your fryers. And again, this net also is very good to be used. This net is a tiny hose net that is very good for hatchery. For those of you that are into hatchery, and if you are using the one with the big holes, you will discover that most of your eggs do go out from the base of your incubator. And if you are not careful enough to do the necessary runs, that means the normal flow through at least for 4 hours or 3 hours, to make sure that depending on how big your incubator is, automatically you are going to have a pollution overnight. So for you not to have that pollution overnight, it's advisable to use this kind of net for your Calabar. So it's good as well. I just introduced that to you. And again, because we are doing a lot of it, so I'll be measuring it. And I told you it's going to where we call the Cross River State. It's going to Calabar tomorrow morning, very early tomorrow morning. So that is where this will be going. So I told you once again, what is it used for? It's used for is water correctional parameters. It's a water correctional material for your what's it called, the potential hydrogen of your water, which takes care of your hardiness too. This conveniently takes care of your hardiness. If you have a pH a meter reading for your hardiness, that means your KH and your GH, which is the KH means the general hardiness of your water, and it takes care of it too as well. There are a lot of parameters involved which should be known by every farmer. There are a lot of parameters involved. And for those of you, I may mention on something that I call the castrite. This is what a castrite look like. For those of you who don't know, the effect is just for water to touch it, and automatically it will change your water on a gradual process. These are what you need in order to treat your water, and it's very helpful, very helpful to you. So make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and make sure that you watch this video to the end, and make sure that you share, you like, and you give your thumbs ups. And if you think there are some things you don't like in my video, there is a way you can do that. So please make sure that you click on the thumbs down button. This will tell us in order to encourage in 1 or 2 things that you don't like, so we make sure that we do it right. So this is not a minus but still a plus, so make sure that you press on the thumbs up button. But if this video is highly educative to you, make sure that you click on the thumbs up button. It's an encouraging button, and for those of you who would like to click on the notification button, make sure that you do that now, and drop your comments. And if you need anything, make sure that you contact me, and my number is on the screen, and I will get back to you immediately you make the contact. So these are what is going today. So I'll be taking this very early tomorrow morning, so I need to dress them up. So as I'm dressing them up, they are going to their space. So they need to be dressed up. So I say once again, if you needed any of my material, we have lots of material for farmers. If you are having difficulties in doing grow out, and I think you don't know the modules of doing grow out, we have an e-book for that, for your grow out, that takes care of your grow out, which we title The Secret of a Successful Catfish Farming. And alongside that, we have a quick one for farmers that really want to understand how to feed their fishes from an FCR of 1 to 1. That means 1 to 1.1. So that means feeding your fishes from 1 kilo. That means using 1 kilo of feed to attain 1 kilo of fish. These involve a lot of calculations, and I have a book for that which I call your catfish feeding chart. What really happens is that it's automatic. What I mean by automatic is that there's a percentage of crude protein you should look for before you can attain that result. So most people that are trying to feed of such and are not really concerning about the crude protein of the feed they are using, you are still getting it wrong. And if you are using a high crude protein, that means you can still reduce it a little bit. That means you can work on a feed of 1 kilo to attain a fish of 1.2 kilo. It is very, very possible. You can also achieve a feed of 1 kilo to achieve a feed of 1.5 kilo. This is very, very realistic too as well. So all of these are what you need to know, and to me as a farmer, you need to consider it and work towards it. So this will be going tomorrow morning. This will be going tomorrow morning, and this is how we are going to pack it. And this will be going tomorrow morning. So make sure that you get most information from us, so that we can tell you new things we have on ground, that can assist you in any way of catfish farming. So just be assured, and make sure that you stay tuned to this great channel. So thank you, and God bless you.